Well, hello one and all, and welcome back to CruiseAway here on Gecko. And that is what we're going to do in the next half hour. Cruise away on 3 of our most popular signature packages that are on offer and sizzling away right now. The chance to get more adventure from every dollar you spend, Jo.
Yeah, that's right. And it doesn't come more action-packed and value-packed than combining cruising with Formula One and a 4x4 safari. Now, we're also getting you away next year for New Year's fireworks celebrations in Singapore to see in 2026, and then cruise off to Thailand, Malaysia and Indonesia to Bali for a week's resort stay.
Wow.
We're also heading to Ireland, Iceland and around Scotland with Virgin all on the way.
Wowzers, we've got a lot to get through. So let's start in the fast lane then, shall we? With that Formula One meets 4x4 safari meets fabulous cruise with drinks included. You'll love this 11-night Dream Away package, and it starts on the 27th of November this year, so not long to wait at all. We fly off first from Sydney to Dubai, and we've got a 3-night stay with many twists and turns to come.
We certainly do. Well, for starters, before you even leave home, you can relax in your included premium airport lounge when you fly out of Sydney. Then you're going to be heading to Dubai and spending 3 nights in Dubai in a lovely hotel with your breakfast daily. Now, while you're here, you're going to enjoy included a fabulous dinner cruise on Dubai Marina in a glass boat. A cruising experience under the illuminated skyline of Dubai Marina, which is really a canal city in the Venetian tradition, carved along a 2-mile stretch of a Persian Gulf shoreline. So you have, I mean, our iconic viewpoints in Dubai. You're going to just be enthralled with the kind of juxtapose of East meets West. This is the lovely thing. And you're going to enjoy the most inspiring sights and landmarks of Dubai and have a beautiful view of the city in the light. Main sites getting covered there for you as well. Dubai Marina Yacht Club, the Mall, the world's biggest man-made island, the Palm Jumeirah, that hosts a number of international 5-star hotels like the Atlantis, with their magnificent architecture as well, and the private beaches. And you have an international buffet dinner experience. Now, you're also going to enjoy a 4x4 desert safari experience at sunset with dinner, where you can explore the sand dunes and see the spectacular starry skies in the Arabian desert. This is going to be the experience of crossing those iconic sand dunes and just taking beautiful pictures with the endless desert and the sun setting in the background. I mean, it's just going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, this. Really incredible. And you're going to then make your way to the desert camp, feel the culture by dressing up in traditional attire, taking selfies as the henna artist paints your hand. Oh, I love this. Then you'll have a lovely meal with barbecue items and experience that iconic Arabian hospitality. What a trip. It's time for us to cruise then, after our time in Dubai, on the MSC Euribia. I'm going to be on board for 7 nights of all-inclusive cruising, and what that means is you get your premium extra drinks package, so all your premium beverages, your well-known brands of liquor, for example, your wine, your beers, your blended cocktails, your shaken cocktails, your coffees, your premium coffees, your water when you're heading into port, soft drinks, all of these things which could really jot up to hundreds of dollars a day are all included as part of your fare, and we love that.
Let's look around the ship though itself, because it's absolutely beautiful. It's Meraviglia Plus class, which means that you just saw it there. You've got this a wonderful Galleria with this LED dome across the top of this whole walkway, which they can project all kinds of different animations onto, and that really makes the party as well. They do special, it's almost like the equivalent of a firework display that they can
it is, isn't
they
it?
can cast onto these
Indoors.
screens, which is clever, but they can also make it a backdrop for the party as well. They do wonderful silent discos, and there's always a party going on somewhere or another on one of these ships. But this is one of the bigger MSC ships, and one of the newest ships actually in the fleet as well.
Yeah.
Which is very, very beautiful, but there's plenty of places to escape to and just have quiet, relaxing time if you've got the children with you. Amazing family facilities on board. You've got Do Re Mi Land and lots of big name associations in terms of the kids club, speciality dining, comes at you left, right and centre. Let me tell you, you've got things like the teppanyaki experience, which is really, really nice to do. It's well worth treating yourself to, because it's not just dinner, it's a show and comedy all at the same time.
Well, it's dining entertainment, isn't it? You've actually got 10 dining venues and 21 bars to choose from. And that's a lot of selection, isn't it? It's probably more than in your suburb or your local town, to be honest. So I love that. And 5 outstanding and unique pools as well, including one of the biggest and most intricate water parks at sea. The Galleria is phenomenal for shopping too, I have to say. They do have some exceptional brands for you when it comes to shopping. Being an Italian cruise line, they love their luxury, and you are going to be able to shop at tax and duty-free pricing as well. So something to bear in mind, maybe some extra suitcase space if you're heading to
and also spoil yourself while you're walking along the Galleria as well, because you've got the chocolate shop there where they handmade chocolates there, with a wonderful little coffee shop down there too. You're just going to have a great time. And of course, this cruise isn't just a cruise alone. We've had some wonderful time in Dubai, but there are other surprises still to come on this trip.
We're in Doha overnight, and whilst here, we're going to transfer you to and from the Formula One Grand Prix with start line grandstand tickets.
It's amazing.
I feel the need for speed.
Yeah, I mean, incredible to be there. MSC are one of the main kind of sponsors as well at these F1 events, and they are so special. You might just think it's cars driving past you, but you know what? Being there, drinking in the atmosphere is wonderful. On from Doha
to Bahrain, the Kingdom of Bahrain. It's an island country actually on the Persian Gulf, with 50 natural islands and 33 artificial islands. Thing to see there would be the Bahrain Fort. It's incredible. We're into Abu Dhabi, and we have an overnight in Abu Dhabi as well, which is great. The capital of the UAE, sitting off the mainland of an island in the Persian Gulf. Now, the lovely thing about Abu Dhabi is, well, you've got Ferrari World. I think you've got to visit that when you are on a sort of a themed cruise towards the F1 as well. Then we're back into Dubai, where we'll have an overnight on board before you disembark. So there's some extra time to enjoy Dubai. Now, maybe this time you're going to take in the shopping. They have a lot of malls. The Dubai Mall, the Mall of the Emirates, the IBN Buta Mall, the Dubai Festival City Mall, the City Centre Mall, the Outlet Mall.
Quite a lot of shopping then.
Quite a lot of shopping.
Quite a lot of shopping.
Extra suitcase is a must for this adventure.
Yeah. I think some of that shopping, though, might just be more scenic shopping. Maybe take a picture of it. Do you know what I mean? Because, there are some, I mean, treat yourself as well, obviously, but there are some big names there, but there are some equally big price tags to go with it as well. But listen, it might be a special birthday, it might be a special anniversary, it might just be that the sun is shining in the right direction for you and you come back home lavished in diamonds, or with that wonderful new handbag to add to the collection with that particular name blazoned through the middle of it. I wish you luck. This is such an incredible packed package as well. You will absolutely love it. Let me remind you what you're doing. We fly you over from Sydney to Dubai. You've got a 3-night stay in Dubai. Included in that time, we've got you hooked up with a Dubai Marina dinner cruise experience in a glass bottom boat, which will be amazing. Also a 4x4 safari, which will be amazing. That also comes with a dinner and there's a fire dance in there as part of that as well. And then we've got the cruise, MSC Eurybia. And Eurybia, by the way, was a Greek goddess of the sea, hence the name. You're on there for a week of all-inclusive cruising with your premium extra drinks package, which I know I've enjoyed myself responsibly over the years. You just take your card to any of the bars. Your drink is probably included in that drinks package, and you just tap your card on the bar and it's not going onto your account, which is wonderful. Cruising first out of Dubai to Doha, where you'll have an overnight stay. And remember, you are going to the F1 as well. You've got start line grandstand tickets included to the F1 for the day, which will be amazing. And then we cruise on to Bahrain, an overnight in Abu Dhabi, which is very exciting. So 2 days to enjoy that. And then an extra overnight in Dubai before you enjoy the premium lounge in Dubai Airport for your flight back to Sydney. And we've included all of that premium with so many pluses added into the package here. Because you would think, wouldn't you, Formula One tickets, those unique experiences in Dubai, they're all going to stack up. But hello, such is the value that we can offer you here at CruiseAway. The whole package, flights, cruise, experiences and the stay, all there at $5,399 per person right now. This is one to jump on as quickly as you possibly can. You will love MSC Euribia, by the way. Such a modern, vibrant, pretty, extraordinary ships to look at as well. They're the ones with those big Swarovski staircases that you can have your picture taken on, and the whole ship feels something very, very special indeed. Here are the upgrade prices for the cruise. So if you want to upgrade to ocean view, to balcony, or to the suites, then you absolutely can. We also have a further upgrade available to the Yacht Club. If you've heard of the Yacht Club experience on MSC, where you enjoy your own private area of the ship, your very own restaurant, sun deck, concierge service, and so much more, and yet still enjoy everything else on the rest of the ship. We also have a Yacht Club upgrade available as well at $3,199. Talk to the team if you want to enjoy that experience and just round it off completely. 1300-408-764 is the number to call, and remember, it is toll free to call us. Next up, one of our most popular packages across the company here at CruiseAway. You're going to love this one. It's a mix of high celebration and ultimate relaxation as we combine New Year's celebrations with a luxury cruise and a chance to chill out in Dubai in a fabulous resort for a full week. I know. Take me there. Our 25 nights starts on the 30th of December next year. And we fly from Sydney over to Singapore first to enjoy 4 nights in a hotel in some of the biggest celebrations in the world when it comes to seeing in the new year. I mean, wow. Singapore does it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does it like nowhere else on earth. It's incredibly unique, whether it be those incredible fountain shows that you can see at Marina Bay or the actual fireworks. The New Year's celebrations here are going to be absolutely iconic.
Do it from a rooftop bar if you can. Get the very, very best views, drink in the whole experience. You've got plenty of recovery time there as well after that party before we cruise. And we're cruising laid back, incredible luxury with celebrity on the Millennium. You've got classic drinks and Wi-Fi taken care of while you're on the cruise, so you can simply unwind, relax and enjoy.
Oh yeah. And the thing about celebrity is it feels like boutique cruising, even though the ships are larger, because there's so much space for you to enjoy and relax and indulge. And the spaces are beautifully designed as well. They're very fresh and modern. The lighting is thoughtfully done and tastefully done, so you never feel like it's imposing or too bright when you're walking around. The spaces are just very sophisticated, as is the dining. I mean, the dining's gorgeous, fresh, really delicious modern cuisine. You've got your hearty favorites as well up in the buffet. If you want a nice roast, if you want a nice slice of pizza, 24/7 food is available. That's the beauty of it. And with your specialty dining, which you pay a nominal extra fee for, always worth doing whilst you're on the vessel, I always think, just for that something extra. Maybe you're celebrating an anniversary or a birthday or a family reunion, and you do want to, have a really delicious steak or some really gorgeous Pan-Asian fare. Definitely worth thinking about, but book early when you get on board.
I could eat everything I've seen on the screen so far. Couldn't you?
Right.
Throw me one of those steaks on the grill right now, I'm ready.
Look at the sushi though. That tempura sushi, oh my goodness, you've got me. Right, crispy sushi, yum. La Petite Chef, okay, so this is really fun. If you're having, it's a miniature chef, it's projected onto the plate and it has it's a whole dining entertainment experience, which is very much worth doing.
And then the real dish arrives.
Yes.
So the little chef makes the dish and then it arrives in reality via your waiter on board. It's such a great concept.
Yeah.
It's very, very clever. And it's those kind of things that you really remember from a cruise experience. And it's the kind of thing that I don't want to say cruising's addictive, but it's compelling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you've done it once and had a really good time and realised just how full life is on a cruise, you'll be back to do more. Right, let's go cruising then out of Singapore.
Yeah, straight into gorgeous Phuket, Thailand, where you can head on a skyline zip line adventure, enjoy the fabulous markets that Thailand has to offer. Then it's Langkawi in Malaysia, which has the most beautiful nature reserve with incredible mangroves and Langkawi sky bridge and cable car. Penang's up next in Malaysia for an overnight. You might want to head to the Entopia by Penang Butterfly Farm whilst you're there, or the Baba Nayona Mansion. Then we're into Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital of Malaysia. Some tours you might want to do here include the Batu Caves with the Royal Selangor Pewter and National Museum, and then there's also around the town tour. Silakan Bawang, which is Bali, is next for you, with the Uluwatu Temple, the Ubud Monkey Forest, or maybe a tour of the paddy fields. Then it's Lombok, neighbouring island to Bali, very unspoilt. Many say like Bali 30 years ago. Now, it's a volcanic island, so there's lots of natural beauty to see. Then we disembark in Bali. You're going to have 7 nights to enjoy paradise.
7 nights?
How does that feel? A proper full-length holiday at the end of your other holiday.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it is wonderful. I love the variety in this trip as well. I think Bali is a great way to finish up, because those of you who have been to Bali before, with easy proximity from Oz, I know a lot of Australians have loved Bali. This is going to be the place where you just take a deep breath and relax and let the world fall away on the island of the gods. Now, here is an overview of everything that's included. We fly you out to Singapore for New Year's, of course. You have a hotel stay there for 2 nights. You embark the Millennium.
4 nights.
4 nights, goodness, sorry, the time's already flown. You've got Phuket, you've got Malaysia, then you're into Kuala Lumpur, through to Indonesia, well, Bali, of course, a little whip stop there, Lombok, and then you disembark and have a full 7-night stay in Bali before we fly you back to Australia.
It's stunning. I have to say, we've sent this out, I know, on one of our emails, and if you're not signed up to get our regular emails with, you know, the latest, hottest offers there, I know that this has proved very, very popular since we mailed it out. But you only have to look at the different combination of things that you are doing on here to know. Well, actually, the one thing we don't know yet is the price tag. So let me just complete the jigsaw puzzle on this one, because you might, given how much there is in this holiday, you might have been having a guess and thinking, okay, we're going to be talking $10,000, $15,000 per person on this one, but no. I mean, this, remember, is flying you out to Singapore over New Year, one of the most expensive times to be in any big city in the world, because that's where all the celebrations are. People make their plans years ahead, so it's even difficult for us to kind of get you in for these packages. But you know what? Our team are very, very clever, because we book so many stays in Singapore that we get kind of early preferential treatment into rates for hotels as well. So 4 nights in Singapore to enjoy the new year, which is incredible. Bed and breakfast in the hotel. Then your cruise, which is 12 nights, all inclusive, from Singapore to Thailand, Malaysia and Indonesia. There are overnight stays as well. So you've got 2 full days in Phuket and Penang on this one as well. You end in Benoit in Bali, and then we leave the cruise. You think that would be it for this price tag, but no, you then stay in a resort hotel on Bali for 7 fabulous nights before you fly back to Sydney. It's ridiculous. You can book this with a lower deposit as well. Just talk to the team right now, 1300 408 764. But the value that we have here, for how luxury and how full this whole holiday is, it's incredible. We're all very, very excited about it, and it's already booking fast. Here are the upgrade prices, by the way, if you want to upgrade on the cruise element of this one. Remember, that's 12 of your 25 nights. I think if you just look at how many, it is kind of like 3 different holidays. The New Year break in Singapore, and remember, because we fly out to Singapore on the 30th, we stay for New Year's Eve, and there's a couple of days respite just to get over the big celebration of New Year. You might need a bit of recovery time for that, so you've got it before you then take your cruise, before you then chill out in Bali. I say chill out in Bali, there's lots of activities that you can be doing in Bali, but you've got a week holiday stay covered there in this package. Call us right now, 1300 408 764. Listen, we're not here to sell you this package. This package sells itself very, very happily, let me tell you. And it's because it's excellent, and it's what we do here at CruiseAway. So call right now. Right, we need to move on. Finally, in this show, we are going to venture a little further out and we're going to explore Scotland's amazing coastline and combine that with ports in both Northern and the Republic of Ireland on a Virgin voyage. Now, we start 18 nights on the 13th of August next year. Summer over in the UK, and we're flying first from Sydney over to London to enjoy the buzzing capital in the height of summer for 3 nights in a hotel. This is one of the best time of year to be in London as well. There's lots of festivals and events going on. You can go and enjoy the open air markets, which there are many and plenty. Wander up and down Carnaby Street, get to Camden Market if you can. You can get some really, really groovy buys still in London. Amazing things to do, and go and do all of the tourist attraction things as well. Go and do the London Eye to get that really lovely view across the city.
The London Dungeon as well. You can actually even do a tour at night where they take you around and tell you about some ghost stories and things, and like London Bridge. Talking to London Bridge and markets, their borough market there for the best of local fare, cottage industry, you know, tidbits from around the UK. I love that. Lots of
celebrity restaurants in London as well. And then we're heading south, and we're not sailing from Southampton this time because Virgin Voyages sail out of Portsmouth, which is a short way away from Southampton. You're going to be on board for 13 fabulous nights. Now, this is cruising like you've never cruised before. You're cruising the Virgin way. So you're not a passenger, you're a sailor. Ahoy.
Hello, sailor. You are a sailor, exactly. And you're going to be going out on shore things, not shore excursions, shore things. This has its uniquely Virgin stamp on it, and if you're of course many Australians are familiar with the brand through you know, Virgin Australia, for example, and the other ways that Virgin has kind of infiltrated it into our society.
Of course, we've had the ships close to us not too long ago, of course, and remember, on board all the dining's included, so every single one of the restaurants and places that people are eating that you're seeing here, you have included in your fare. They also include things like fitness classes. Wi-Fi is an absolute given through the whole cruise, which I think is so 2024, don't you think?
Yeah, and then, you know, you could be paying hundreds for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, true. It's expensive for the cruise ships to run Wi-Fi.
Yeah, your soft drinks are included, your sodas, your water, that kind of thing. Juices, not an afterthought for you. Every meal is a specialty meal because everything, like you said, Derek, is included. And they have Gunbay, which is Korean barbecue, which is, I think, the first ship that has had a restaurant like that too. It's had incredible reviews. This is truly something that is going to, I think, turn your head in different directions when it comes to the world of cruising, because they have never done anything like this before at sea. They also have DJs around the ship, like kind of spinning discs and things. They've got their signature red hot party, like so many other ships have the white hot. The red hot is Virgin's own stamp on it. It is full of fun and excitement.
You've got to take something red rather than white.
You've got to do it. That red dress, ladies, that's been sitting in the back of your wardrobe, you've got to get it out, you've got to dust it off. Exactly.
That'd be marvellous. Talk about the entertainment just very, very quickly. Very different to any other cruise line entertainment that you have seen at sea. Really, really cutting edge, innovative, and more immersive than traditional cruise shows as well. You are going to love this. And do you know what? The time of year you're cruising around the British Isles or to Ireland and Scotland is a really nice time of the year as well for climate over in the UK. So out of Portsmouth we go over to Amsterdam first.
To Amsterdam, we have an overnight there, which is great. But strolling around the canals of Amsterdam in the evening is going to be amazing. And there's the Anne Frank house to see. You've got to see that. The Van Gogh Museum, the De Wallen district, which is world famous, of course. I'll say no more about that. Then it's we've got Bruges for you, Zeebrugge, which is the gateway to Bruges with its gorgeous gilded buildings, its delicious chocolate and waffles and beer and frites. You've got to do it all. There's museums supporting those things as well.
There is.
Then we're on into Kirkwall, which is the largest town in Orkney, which is an archipelago to the north of mainland Scotland. You know, it's 1,000-year-old Norse town. It's going to be so full of history. You'll want to do a tour there. And there's a fabulous distillery. Okay, the new.
Got to be done.
Then we're in Stornoway, which has been inhabited for over 6,000 years. You can go and see the Callanish standing stones whilst you're there. And, you know, the romantic heather-covered uplands are going to look at their best at this time of year. Greenock's next, and this is the port for Glasgow. I can't say it without saying Glasgow.
Is that an accent?
Well, it was an attempt at one. Loch Lomond is a must, or you won't head downtown in Glasgow. It is an amazing city of culture and heritage and history. Then it's Belfast, which is such an amazing and friendly city. Love it. You can go and see the Titanic exhibit, as this was the last port of call for the Titanic on its adventure, and that is really interesting. There's also the Game of Thrones filming locations and a tour for that. Then it's Dublin, and whilst you're there, perhaps do a tour of Dublin on your own, so you can kind of get a feel for the downtown, or head to the Guinness Storehouse and do a city drive.
You've got to have a Guinness, haven't you, in Dublin?
It's so good.
Almost the law.
Yeah, it tastes like nowhere else on earth.
Yeah.
Back into Portsmouth, where you'll disembark, and we will fly you back to Sydney, Australia after this incredible adventure with a very unique itinerary. This is only ever done a few times a year on any cruise line, and they tend to sell out very fast, I have to say.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. And actually, before you fly back from London, we've booked you into the Premium Lounge at Heathrow Airport to enjoy all of the facilities there. And do you know what? Not just facilities, but sometimes celebrities are in that Premium Lounge as well. I've been there myself into Heathrow Premium Lounge, and celeb spotted.
I did see you there once.
Yes. Well, yeah, I was there once. Anyway, listen, this is such a popular package. Over 18 nights. Includes the flight from Sydney over to London, 3 nights in a hotel there, and then your Virgin voyage on Scarlet Lady, the first of their 4 ships from Portsmouth to an overnight in Amsterdam, the port for Bruges in Belgium, and then around Scotland and Ireland back to Portsmouth. Then the Premium Lounge access in Heathrow Airport for your flight back to Sydney. All for this amazing and incredible price tag. That's good, let me tell you. When you consider that when you get on that cruise ship, there is so much included. I mean, so much included. You are virtually never dipping into your pocket. The only thing really I can think of is things like drinks, and you can actually preload your account with something called a bar tab on board. Talk to our team about that, it's well worth doing. 1300 408 764, and here are your upgrade prices for the cruise on Scarlet Lady. I've been on board Scarlet Lady when she very first launched, actually only back in 2020 she launched, so they're a very, very new fleet of ships. It's a very new way of cruising with Virgin Voyages, and you will love it. And listen, it isn't Club 18 to 30, it isn't the Ibiza beach crowd, it is cruisers of all ages, but if you've got a sense of adventure and fun, you will love the Virgin Voyages. And of course, you're going to some of the most cutest ports around Ireland and Scotland, and having the overnight in Amsterdam as well is an absolute bonus on that. Talk to our team, talk to our team, talk to our team, because listen, the world is out there for you to see. Whichever one of the 4 corners of this globe you want to go and see, a cruise can take you there, right?
Yeah, we have some incredible offers in this show.
Stunning.
So maybe skip back and look at this. You can look at it. You can find us on YouTube as well, and the website. Don't forget that these tend to book up really fast, particularly the ones we were just talking about. So get going on your travel plans.
Absolutely. See you back here for more CruiseAway.
Bye for now.